Hey, this is Levi, and you are here to ace your learning. Ready? Let's go. This is the math you need for exams, but probably forgot. In this video, we'll be doing the factoring of quadratics. This is part 1 in a 4-part series. Let's get into it. Right before we do, if you've ever been told that you cannot do math by a teacher, by a parent, if you tell yourself that, I'm telling you now, you can do it. It takes some hard work and practice, but we got you. We're going to get through this. Let's go. So what is a quadratic? This is an expression where the highest exponent of a variable is 2. And if you can't remember what an expression or a variable is, please rewatch the video on words linked in the description below. Now, factoring, this is the process of finding the factors of an expression. Now, here's a reminder. A factor is a value that when you multiply it with another value equals the original expression. So, for example, 6 is a factor of 12, and 6 times 2 gives you 12. So then if we put those words together, factoring quadratics is the process of finding factors of an expression where the variable's highest exponent is 2. Woo! That is a whole mouthful. So, tell you what, let's get straight into an example. Our goal is to end up with 2 brackets that, when you multiply them, equals the original expression. So if it's our goal to end up with 2 brackets, let's start and just draw 2 brackets after the equal to sign. Make them nice and wide because your answer is going to come in between these brackets. Next, you're going to list the factor pairs of the constant value. Quick recap, the constant is the value that does not have a variable, no alphabet letter. So it's going to be the number 6. And we need to list the factor pairs of 6. In other words, which 2 values, when you multiply them, equal 6. 1 times 6 equals 6, and 2 times 3 equals 6. So those are our factor pairs. Next, we need to look at the sign of the constant value. If it's a plus sign, the signs in each bracket will be the same, and we are going to add the pair of factors together to equal the middle term. Whichever pair of factors of 6 adds up to our middle term, that is going to be the pair of factors we put inside the brackets. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that. We have a look at the sign of our middle constant term. It is a 6. The 6 has a positive sign. So when the constant value has a positive sign, the sign in each bracket is going to be the same. So let's put the same sign in between each bracket. It's a plus sign because there's only plus signs in here. And the variable is x. Just plop the variable x at the front of each bracket. Then what we need to do next is find the pair of factors that adds up to 5. So let's check it out. Does 1 plus 6 equal 5? No, it's not. How about 2 plus 3? For sure. So 2 plus 3 equals 5, and we're going to write those down at the ends of the brackets. So let's do 2 and 3. Just take note quickly that you will never you'll never get factor pairs that go across like this that are not part of the actual factor pair. It's only going to be the 1 and the 6 and the 2 and the 3, the ones that when you multiply them equals the constant. And hey, we have an answer there. Check that out. We just filled our brackets up with values. And we can now go to the 4th step, which is to check our answers by multiplication using FOIL. Can you remember what FOIL means? FOIL is an acronym which stands for firsts, outers, inners, and lasts. It's the order in which we do multiplication of brackets. Okay, so let's start with our firsts, x times x. That's going to give us our x squared. Then outers, it's going to be the x and the 3. That's going to be 3x. Then we do inners. Inners is plus 2 times x plus 2x. And then lasts. Last would be our 2 and our 3. That's going to give plus 6. If we add our like terms or combine our like terms over here, then we will get 5x. And is x squared plus 5x plus 6 equal to our original expression? It certainly is. So that means our answer is correct. Let's recap. First, you're going to draw an equal to sign followed by two wide open brackets. List your variable at the front of each bracket without the square. Then you're going to look at the constant value, your last value, and list its factor pairs. 1 times 6 equals 6 and 2 plus 3 equals 6. Those are our factor pairs. Next, look at the sign of the constant value, highlighted in green, and since this is a plus sign, the sign in each bracket is going to be the same. That's what it means. Also, you need to add a pair of factors to equal the middle term. Let's look at our factor pairs. 1 plus 6, does that give us 5? 2 plus 3, that gives us 5. So, write down 2 and 3 at the ends of each of those brackets. Finally, to make sure your brackets are correct, you multiply them out using the FOIL method, and it should give you the exact same answer as your original expression. All right, hope you got that, and because it's your turn, write these questions down and show your calculations for each of these numbers. Pause the video here and take a minute or few to solve these. So, how did you do? If you did not understand your answers or if you got them incorrect, please rewind and rewatch this video until you understand your answers. Here's a little one-page summary for you. You can screenshot this or take notes of this for later. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and if you did, please share it on. Also, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any new uploads from me. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, stay safe and take care.